And hello to Zelda fans and gamers alike. Welcome to the Legend of Zelda show, my first episode here on Nintendo and PlayerEssence.com, and I am happy to bring you guys a review of Hyrule Warriors for the Wii U. This is one of my most anticipated titles for the Wii U this year, and I can't wait to share some of the gameplay and my thoughts and impressions of this game. The Legend of Zelda show is a brand new show that I will be constructing each week for you guys as we get things together, as I get better equipment and get new things and new games come out. You'll be hearing news, you'll be seeing gameplay pretty much every single time from a Zelda game. Most of the time Hyrule Warriors, whether it's the adventure mode, whether it's co-op modes, or other modes added down the line. So there's going to be a lot of great Zelda news, information, and gameplay upcoming on this new show. Thank you and enjoy the review.
Hyrule Warriors is not your typical Zelda title, and it's not really a Zelda title at all. The Tecmo Koei developed title uses the Zelda lore, characters, items, and setting with a Dynasty Warriors style of gameplay. And while Hyrule Warriors doesn't replicate the traditional Zelda formula, it doesn't have to, as it stands on its own 2 feet as something different for the franchise. And to be honest, that was just what I was looking for. For those who are new to my reviews, I never talk about story too much, because I don't want to spoil any of it. However, I will say Hyrule Warriors' plot is well crafted. It's a story of lust, greed, evil, and redemption. The evil sorceress Sia has opened portals to different dimensions in the Zelda lore, flooding the current Hyrule with monsters from Zelda's past games. The story is dripping with Zelda fan service, and it was a delight to see the various characters from the Zelda universe interact with each other. Simply put, the story is awesome. Oh, and there's voiceover narrations in this game.
The Triforce is the harmonious union of power, wisdom, and courage.
Is that a hint for Zelda Wii U's future? Hyrule Warriors gameplay is simple, yet somewhat complex at the same time. The battles play out on large maps across several Zelda-themed locations. These range from Hyrule Field to Skyloft and more. Players are tasked with several different objectives in a current mission. This can range from storming enemy keeps to control points on the map, or guiding a bomb tree to blow up rocks for your army to proceed. The pace of battles flows really quickly. You'll constantly be taking enemy keeps, fighting outpost leaders, saving allies, escorting friends, finding secrets, and more. All the levels have various sub-bosses and major bosses, and this is where the gameplay gets really fun. Fighting against previous Zelda bosses and major villains such as Dodongo and Girahim is thrilling, and on harder difficulty levels is just a flat-out blast to play. Players can prepare each warrior for battle with various upgrades and badges to increase their physical stats. On the hard difficulty levels, crafting different badges, performing weapon fusion, and even using the training dojo to level up weaker characters is a must. This is actually one of my favorite aspects of Hyrule Warriors, and it's kind of what I meant by the combat is simple yet complex at the same time. As you level up your standard moves and weapons, Link and company will learn new combos and attacks to unleash more devastating attacks. Some of my favorite abilities are the air combos with Link once you've upgraded his standard weapon set. Warriors can dodge by pressing the B button, start off combos by mashing Y, then during the standard Y combo, branch off to various combo strings by pressing X. The key to dominating enemies as fast as possible is knowing which combo string to use and when. Players that mix up their combos are rewarded with more rupees on the harder difficulty levels. I suggest playing on hard, for those looking to build up faster and for those looking for the challenge of combat. The frame rate and speed of the game is good. There is some slowdown when there are tons of enemies on screen, but it never gets to levels where I feel it hampered my ability to play the game. Overall, I love the combat in Hyrule Warriors. There's a ton of hacking and slashing. The upgrade system is really cool. Various characters and objectives are so well animated and done well. Objectives and boss battles keep the gameplay fun and interesting. Hyrule Warriors is not lacking for content, that is for sure. On top of the 15 to 20 hour story mode, Hyrule Warriors packs a massive adventure mode that has players traveling an old school 8-bit map to unlock secrets, battle enemies, unlock weapons, and help other links on your friends list obtain loot. While Hyrule Warriors supports local play, it doesn't support online co-op. The local co-op lets one player use the gamepad to play while the other player plays on the TV screen. This is pretty cool because co-op is available in any mode, from story to adventure mode. Koei Tecmo also added a challenge mode right at launch, so you can download that day one. This mode tasks players with completing various challenges across various maps. With just the base of the story, adventure, and challenge mode, you're easily looking at 50 plus hours of content. Put that even higher if you want to obtain all the secrets like collecting all the gold Skulltulas, Koei Tecmo is also promising new content, game modes, and characters in future updates, so you can expect this game to continue being played on your Wii U for time to come, especially if you like the game. Hyrule Warriors might not be everyone's type of game, but what game is? It does exactly what the developers promised it would do: combine the Zelda lore into a fast-paced, fun action game that gives players hours and hours and hours of content. While the game surely isn't the best looking title for the Wii U, it certainly isn't bad graphically, and it has a nice art style to it. I truly enjoy seeing all the various characters and landscapes from the Zelda franchise in one game. Hyrule Warriors is a fun, time-consuming romp through the Zelda mythos. I recommend this game to anybody who loves action games and who likes Legend of Zelda. This is a perfect batch for you.